Hi, welcome to Spirit World Insights. I'm Jackie, and today I came out for a cross country ski and I stopped because the sun is popping in and out, which is great. And my guides were like, just sit and meditate, sit with nature, refuel, utilize the trees and the sun and the mountains and the snow, and fill yourself back up again. And I was sitting here. They started to bring through some messages about some information that I was thinking about yesterday. So I decided that I would share the information with you guys. It has to do with motivation, consistency, and accomplishment. So let my guides come through, just invite them in. So these topics are, again, something that is in alignment with everyone on the planet. We all have motivation to do something. There's a consistency of that motivation that's important in order for the accomplishment to actually happen, right? And sometimes, if it's not in alignment with what's in our highest good, or maybe in the planet or humanity's highest good, then resistance comes in. And when resistance comes in, sometimes we find ourselves noticing the blockage in a way that we try harder, okay? And the analogy that I'm getting is like if you have a pot of soup on the stove. You could have 1,000,000 spoons in the pot. And I kind of am getting the interpretation of that as multitasking. You're throwing everything you got into this pot of soup. But it doesn't matter how many spoons are in the soup. That's not what's going to help it cook faster. What's going to help it cook faster is the slow, steady, consistent heat underneath it that's helping it to cook. And so if you were to ask yourself, when you start getting resistance and blockage, what is it that you can do that is slow and steady, that's consistent, that's still moving forward and helping you to accomplish the task? Because when you do that, it helps to get a better perspective over what might be chaotic, what might be overstimulating is the word that I hear as well. Because if we're overstimulating something, there's going to be some type of, again, block or resistance that comes into play. We get excited sometimes, it's like we get excited and we're like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this particular task. And we throw all we have into it. And then again, like I said, if it's not in alignment, then what happens is we start noticing the defeat, the resistance, the disappointment that comes in. And so when we try harder and we're throwing all this stuff in, we're depleting ourselves even more. And then when we deplete ourselves even more, then we're not vibrating in a high enough frequency to actually see what the options are that are going to put us back on the right path. Because if it wasn't the right path, then when your vibration is high, you will see where you actually need to shift to. Or maybe the task that you're doing needs to slow down because maybe there's something else that also needs to be implemented or somebody else's perspective brought into it before it reaches its final completion, right? And so we have that call to slow down, pull back, be mindful about what it is that's happening. and notice that it's okay to take some of those spoons out of the pot and just be that consistent heat for a while so that you can calm yourself, raise your vibration, and actually see from a higher perspective what it is that's going on. You can ask yourself at that point, am I going down a path? Am I trying to do a task that actually doesn't feel right, or maybe that I don't even want to do, right? If your heart really isn't in it. Is it something, again, that's not complete, that there needs to be a co-creation that hasn't happened yet, and so it's telling you to back off a little bit? Or is it telling you that it's something that you were to do because it was going to lead you somewhere, but now you need to be open because it's going to add something new that's going to shift you somewhere else? But you needed to go down that path in order to get to what you're going to shift to, or do that task in order to bring about the idea for the next task. It's always about, my guides are saying, it's about slow and steady, being observant, being mindful, and being open and ready. We know we're human beings in a 3D, 4D, 5D world right now, right? And so we're going to hop between them all the time. And when you realize that you're in that 3D, I hope that you will take a few moments to stop and close your eyes and ask yourself, okay, how can I raise my vibration? Which is just by choosing to change your perspective in that moment and see things from a bigger perspective. Because I guarantee when you do that, there will present an answer of some sort, a new perspective, something you didn't see before that will help you get out of here, back into here, into your heart, get them connected so that you can continue finding that accomplishment that you want. Okay, so that's the message for today. I hope that helps, resonates for some people. As always, please like, share. That lets me know that people are watching. And again, thank you for watching. Have a super day. Bye.